All right, we are at my desk drawers ready to select a brand new fresh selection of products for this Shop My Stash. Stuff to kick the summer off with. So up in this first drawer, once I have all of my makeup like actually in my like bins, or not bins, drawers, I am reminded that I definitely have way too much. Okay, so I have primer and foundation here. And I know I have been reaching for this a ton, and I also have other primers that I'm working on in projects, but I really love this for a gripping primer. Oh, I also have my one size, I guess, as a gripping primer. Maybe I'll pull my one size. This is the Secure the Glow Tacky Hydrating Primer. I'm going to pull this because I've gotten less use out of this one than I have the e.l.f. primer, but I do want something that is going to be tacky and gripping for the summer. I feel like I should also just pull out my... Okay, I switched filming hands so that hopefully I can help autofocus. I want to pull out my First Aid Beauty Pores Be Gone primer. Oh, this isn't the coconut one. Never mind. I don't care if I pull that out. I kind of want to finish up. Then if I want a pore filling primer, I'm going to pull this one from Milk. It's the Pore Eclipse. I would like to finish this one relatively soon. It is smaller. I've used quite a bit of it, and just trying to get through some of my primers. Okay, and then for foundation, I want to pull at least 1 to 2 tinted moisturizers and then 1 to 2 foundations. I think I'm going to pull my Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF because I would like to finish this. So we'll pull that. And then maybe I'll also pull this because it's been a little bit since I've reached for this, the IT Cosmetics CC Nude Glow Color Correcting SPF. And then for my foundations, I actually have really been enjoying reaching for the Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation. It is a little bit deeper, so even when I'm self-tanned, I feel like this is a little bit dark, but I can always pair it with something a little bit lighter. I'm also going to grab my summer shade of the Supergoop Protectant for another tinted moisturizer, or maybe I shouldn't, just to get more use out of. I'm gonna pull this in July. We're gonna pull that one in July, actually. I want to try and get use out of the Tower 28 and the IT Cosmetics. You know what? I'm also gonna pull the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Glow. This is definitely more of a self-tan shade as well. It's very long lasting, a really, really beautiful foundation. And then I think, I'm also gonna grab the Oma Beauty by Sharon C Flawless Skin in Real Life foundation. Again, another one that's a little bit deeper and will match me better with a self-tan. This one is more mattifying, but really long lasting as well. So I'm gonna pull that for another foundation. Then I think we'll call it good for primer and foundation. All right, next up we have bronzers, powders, concealers. I do have another drawer that I ordered from Target that I just need to pick up. So hopefully this will look a little bit more organized next time you see it. But I am going to grab my Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Bright Side. This is because this is the easiest bronzer for me to reach for on the go when we're talking about a cream bronzer. Actually, I feel like I've been using that a lot lately, so maybe I should pull the one from Milk Makeup. I do also have some other cream bronzers that I'm currently working on in separate projects, but I feel like I should pull the Rose Ink cream bronzer next month for sure. I think I'm gonna grab my Victoria Beckham bronzing brick. Come on. This is a really beautiful one, and it's been a little bit since I've reached for this. It's definitely something I reach for more in the summer, so I'm gonna grab that. And then I will also grab, I feel like I should grab 1 to 2 more powder bronzers. Maybe I'll grab my Gucci bronzer in the shade number 3, just because this is definitely something, sorry, this one is number 3. This is definitely something that is a little bit deeper and going to match me better in the summer. And it's been a bit since I've reached for my Dior bronzer, so I will also grab that. All right, for powder, I am gonna grab for my Givenchy powder. I thought about pulling my Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake, but I've been using this one nonstop and I actually prefer this one. And I feel like the reason I haven't been reaching for this one is I've been saving it for like special occasions. But I do plan to purchase this one again once I finish it. So you know what, I'm just gonna give myself the permission to use this one a little bit. Maybe I'll also just pull Huda and go back and forth between the two, because I don't want to just like, I don't want to just completely neglect this one. There's so much powder in here, like so much. No, I'm gonna give myself a complete break from that. Okay, I am working on my Huda powder foundation, trying to pan that, but I feel like I need to like also be reaching for other things. So I'm gonna grab two other powders. I'm gonna grab my Kosas Cloud Set on days that I want something just really light and easy. And then if I'm wanting a pressed powder that's a little bit more heavy duty, but I want to break from the Fenty Beauty powder foundation, I'm gonna reach for the Lawless powder. This is the perfecting powder. So I will grab both of these powders. And then for concealer, I will grab I was gonna say NYX Born to Glow. Maybe I will grab NYX Born to Glow, but I'll also grab the NYX Bear With Me. I haven't reached for the NYX Bear With Me much this year, but I feel like I've reached for the rest of my concealers on a pretty frequent basis this year. So we'll grab for both of these. I also want to grab NYX Born to Glow because it is one of the older concealers in my collection, and I would like to try to work my way towards using this up. So these are all the products I'm gonna grab from this drawer. Okay, moving on to this very, very, very overwhelming drawer. This is my blush drawer. Oh goodness. Plus I just got sent the whole range of the Lawless cream blushes, which I'm so grateful for, but I have so many blushes. Okay, I do know I want to grab my favorite blush combo, which is Lawless Angel Suede and Nabla Truth. And then I think I will also grab for this one from Nabla. This is in Lola. This is another really bright, beautiful, glowy blush. And then I definitely want, I'm going to pull back some Seychelles. I definitely want a nude powder blush. Do I also want to grab, I think I'm going to also grab Becca Songbird, or no. I'm going to grab Tarte Concept for another powder, like more nude leaning blush. I'm definitely going to grab Persona Georgia for a peachy coral blush. I feel like I should call it good for powder blush. And then move on to all of these cream blushes. What do I want? Oh, I'm definitely grabbing for Melt Golden Hour. How pretty is that? I feel like this is right up my alley in terms of what I'm looking for from a blush these days. So I'm really excited about that one. And then I feel as though I feel like I should pull all of my Fenty Cream Cheek blushes. I have Fenty Glow Strawberry Drip and Petal Poppin'. I think I'm gonna grab all of these. And then I feel like I should also grab, I'm gonna grab this one from Kaja. It's the Dewy Bar in the shade Strawberry Sorbet. Or should I wait a little bit? Because I have been reaching for these a lot. Maybe I'm going to actually grab Huda Coral Cutie just because I haven't reached for this one a ton the last year or two. And then I think my final selection for this rotation is going to be Patrick Ta's Do We Know Her. Okay, but I totally forgot about MAC So Natural. And I also have this one from MAC. Oh, and I have Fairly Precious. Okay, I want to grab Fairly Precious to add, like, it's basically a blush topper. I definitely would rather grab for So Natural, but I feel like I should grab for this one first because it's older and definitely more like, I feel like I could reach for So Natural any season, but this feels more appropriate for spring, summer. So I'm gonna grab this from MAC. And then we have plenty of blush. Okay, I think we're gonna have to carry some of my blush over to the remaining space in this bronzer area. So, sorry, bronzer. Yeah, it's not the prettiest looking thing I ever did see, but we're gonna have to make it work. Okay, moving on to the highlight drawer. We also have a lot going on in the highlight drawer. I definitely want to grab one of my What's Up Beauty highlights. I think I'm gonna grab, this one is Safari Sunset. This is the darker of the two. But I think I'm gonna grab for this one because I feel like this could be really pretty for spring, summer. I'm also gonna grab Milk Lit. This is a really, really beautiful, more intense kind of champagne gold sort of shade. And then I should also grab Fenty Beauty's Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. This is a really beautiful, more like warm toned pink highlight combo. And I'm also gonna grab Amrezy just to get more use out of this. Oh, should I also grab Milk and Cookies from Ofra? This is definitely more intense, but it's so beautiful. And especially if I'm wanting like an intense body highlight, I feel like this could be so pretty. So I'm gonna grab that as well. And then, oh, I definitely need to grab my Artist Couture loose highlighting powder. This is in the shade Summer Haze. So pretty. And then for cream highlight, I feel like I have, what do I want to reach for? I'm gonna grab Merit Bounce, which is more of a pink. And then I'm also going to grab Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. And do I want to also grab the Burt's Bees? No, I think we're gonna call it good. Just the 2 cream highlights because I'm not good at reaching for cream highlight. Okay. We're gonna have spill over here too. Okay, at least we have a full drawer. I feel happy about this. All right, next up we have my face palette drawer, and I am most definitely gonna be grabbing for my NARS Orgasm. I think this is Orgasm on the Beach face palette. This one is like the epitome of summer, so beautiful. I definitely do wanna pick up the new NARS face palette that also has eyeshadow shades in it. And then I'm also gonna grab the Rouge Romance face palette. This is more like bright pops. Again, really pretty for the summer. I think I'm just gonna grab those 2 face palettes so that I don't overwhelm myself. Actually, I might grab this Kaja stack as well. It has a bronzer, blush, and a highlight. So we'll grab this and then we'll call it good for the face palette drawer. Okay, then we have my lip gloss drawer. We have my lip stains and liquid lipsticks. And then we have eyeshadow singles, brow products, and mascara. I'm not gonna grab anything from my eyeshadow singles at this moment, except for maybe I'll grab this from Tarte. It is the Wild Heart Chrome Paint Pot. I'm gonna grab that. Aside from that, I will also grab these 3 lip stains to focus on. I have the Fenty Beauty Zesty Bestie, Fenty Beauty Sangria, Strawberry Sangria, and then this one from YSL. I'm gonna leave everything else, or do I want to also grab, I feel like maybe I should also grab my Tarte Lip Plumper. Alright, and then mostly for lip products, I kind of just grab things as I go, but I do want to maybe grab a few focus lip products. So I think I'm definitely going to grab the Too Faced Kissing Lip Jelly in the shade Wild Sour Watermelon. I feel like this is such a beautiful shade for the summer. For a balm, I'm going to grab the Naturium the Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm in the shade Camellia. I would love to finish up this Rare Beauty lip gloss in the shade Nearly Natural this year. And then same with this Lawless lip gloss. This is, do you see this? Like, this is close to being done. This is in the shade Velvet. And then it's been a little bit since I've actually used a Kopari lip glossy. So I think I'm gonna grab this one. This is in Nude Beach. Very fitting for the summer. And then I also have like lip glosses still scattered about my car and desk at work. Maybe I should also grab this lifter gloss. This is in the shade 06 Reef. This is more of a pink. I would like to finish this one up because this wouldn't be like my #1 pick for a shade, but I do love the lifter gloss and there's some other shades I have my eye on. So before purchasing more shades, I'd like to finish this one up. And then actually, because this is so fitting for the summer, oh, I have 2 watermelon glosses here. I will grab the NYX, this is Juice Gloss. This is in the shade Watermelon Sugar, and then I also have this watermelon gloss from Physicians Formula I'd like to focus on. After that, we have some freshly filled drawers, which I am so excited about. That is going to wrap it up for today's Shop My Stash. I would love to know in the comments below what products you plan to pull out for the rest of June. I'm already excited to kind of like think through what I want to pull out in July. Although I am really excited and feel like I pulled for more than I normally do. I'm excited to do my makeup today. That is going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch and for supporting me and my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in tomorrow's video.